Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to play more Lord of the Rings, the Living Card Game. This is episode 5, I believe, scenario 5 we're playing today. Continuing the series, hopefully making it to the end on scenario 9. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for being here and watching. We appreciate it. Without you guys, we wouldn't be doing this. So special thank you to these people here for supporting the channel. Huge. Hope everyone had a great holidays. We're here a few days after Christmas of 2024. So hope everyone's having a good holidays. Hopefully people got in some gaming and stuff. Hope you're all well. We're back. We haven't played in like a week-ish. No, not even like 5 days or something. But yeah, we're back. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hitting the like button. And I'm trying to be a little quicker today because we do have holiday plans that got rescheduled to today. So we have a couple hours. Hopefully we can get through the scenario before we just have to rage quit and walk away and go to a delayed holiday function due to vomiting and sickness that got canceled. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good holiday so far, and for those like us who's not over, hope you got more games in the pocket, and hope you got New Year's plans for gaming. If not, you can come hang out with us. We'll be streaming sometime around there. I'll schedule stream soon, so make sure you're subscribed and pay attention. All right, let's get the reading in. Boom. And hello, Jonathan. Welcome back.
Hello.
Thank you. We're playing Rome Across. Rovanian? I don't know how to say this. Rovanian? It's tough for me. But it's a difficulty level 5 supposedly. Outside the entrance to the Cold Drake's lair, the goblin Erdurg howled as the heroes bound his wrists with a cord of rope. That looks good. All right, just making sure. All right, one sec, guys.
Difficulty 5, so I'm glad for that.
Yeah.
I mean, difficulty 5s are still like skin of our teeth, but
yeah, we still had some.
We went
struggles.
up 6, and I was nervous it was going to get harder. But sorry, go ahead.
All right, okay, back to it. Here we go. I won't do it, he screamed. I won't take you anywhere as your prisoner. You'll have to kill me. Very well, replied one of his heroes as he drew his dagger from his sheath. Wait, cried Erdurg, falling to his knees. There's another way, a secret way. Only Erdurg knows. If you kill me, you won't find it. What secret way? Asked the hero with his knife to the goblin's throat. There's a side door, a secret entrance that the dwarves built. Only I know where it is, said Erdurg, speaking quickly. You can't simply walk into Gundabad through the front door. Dagnir will be on you in an instant with her fire breath. But I can show you the hidden entrance if you untie me. The hero looked searchingly at Erdurg. I don't like it, he said. How do we know you're telling the truth? There's a key, replied Erdurg. I took it with me when I fled, but I lost it days ago, running from an angry giant. Help me find the key, and I will give it to you as proof. The goblin held out his hands, still bound together, and looked at the heroes pleadingly. The dwarves are known to build secret entrances to the realms, and a key would be convincing proof, said one of the companions. We should wait until we have evidence of his truthfulness before releasing him, replied the hero with the knife. But he insists he would rather die than aid us as our prisoner, said the first. We cannot carry him down these mountains or drag him across Rovanian. But I must believe there are enough of us to keep an eye on him to watch for any sign of betrayal. Very well, answered the hero, sheathing his dagger. He narrowed his eyes and looked suspiciously at Erdurg while untying him. We will help you find this key, he said, and you will take us to your secret entrance, but be worried. If you attempt any deception, I will slit your throat. Yes, said Erdurg, rising to his feet. Erdurg will find you the key, and maybe the horn I lost as well. Perhaps even my friend, Tiny. I think he escaped when the giant attacked us. He was never too bright, but he knew when to fight and when to run. He knew when to fold him and knew when to hold him. Anyway, off we go. Follow me. And with that, Erdurg led the bewildered heroes down the slopes of the Grey Mountain to retrace his steps through Wilderland.
This doesn't sound good at all.
Yeah. It's going to be fun, though.
Like, why do we
got eagles? We got eagles, so it's going to be great. Oh, okay. Oh. Everyone, close your right eye and do not read the right column, okay? Only keep your left eye open and only look at the left side of the screen, okay?
Yeah, no wandering eyes.
No spoilers, no cheating. Don't read the results, okay? We have to earn those results and read them, okay? No spoilers. Setup. The Roam Across Rohavanion encounter deck is built with all the cards from the following counter sets. Okay. Oh, indestructible. We've seen this before. An enemy with the indestructible keyword cannot be destroyed by damage, even when it has damage on it equal to its hit points. So It sounds like we got to pile up damage on an enemy this time, and then finally get to the proper quest stage, and now it's able to be hurt, and yada yada. We've seen this before. But again, very, very new, like a very simple mechanic to add to some complexity to the campaign expansion, but still be friendly to newer players. I think it's great. Not a bunch of rule stuff. So, okay, that's that. We'll leave that there. Steven, hello, good evening, and welcome. Hello. Trevor, evening all. Hello. Hello,
Mike.
hello.
Hello.
For us, it just became the afternoon 5 minutes ago, so I'm going to say good afternoon, Trevor, just to be annoying. I'm just kidding. Good evening. Good evening, or good morning, whatever. Jacko says, yay, the flu got 2 out of 3 of my family yesterday, but not me yet. Oh, you're getting it, buddy. Within 24 hours, you'll be over the toilet. All that healthy living I do.
We got flu shots, so far we've been lucky. Knock on wood. But
all right. Are we ready for this? I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, let's see here. I grabbed some stuff. I sleeved some things. I didn't sleeve others. I'm not sure if we need to do stuff yet. I haven't read through things. I just started sorting out. I see you have objective cards, so I sorted those separately, but who knows where they go.
You're going to have to dig through the encounter deck every time it tells you to shuffle it.
Yeah, there's no caves deck in this one for sure. So
Okay.
I'm assuming these just go on the base deck then if there's no side deck, and they might tell us to make a side deck. Like that seems to be a theme in this thing. Because the very first one, we even had a side deck of enemies like that were different. So maybe that's the theme in this one, is always have a little side deck. Yeah, I've been shuffling before the stream started, so I'll just do a quick, cut, whatever.
Ultravioletta, hello.
Hey,
Hey, Mitch, hello.
See, Mitch, how's it going?
I've missed you.
I like the way you went from like, hey, Ultravioletta. See, Mitch!
No.
My favorite!
No.
Thanks for coming, Ultravioletta. Glad to see you.
I had noticed that you had been absent lately. And I was thinking, I hope everything's okay.
Ultravioletta, remember that. Remember
Ultravioletta.
Remember what Mel really thinks about you. No, just kidding.
Sorry, as soon as I saw the image say hello, it instantly reminded me that I was thinking I hope everything is okay.
Yeah.
It's just been a while.
We found Mel's favorites. Just kidding.
Okay.
Busted. I will remember this.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
Even in a co-op stream, I can just throw my teammate right under the bus. Just like that. I have ways.
Okay. I'm unsure about this. I have a Northern Tracker right from the start. We've seen how good Northern Tracker has been in this.
Yeah, but sometimes they have answers for it early where you can't. Oh,
but
yeah.
I can play them right from the beginning with
Remember, we do have this. I remember to bring it out this time and put it in setup. So it's going to have 5 resources on it because we're on part 5.
Yep.
So that means you can't use Northern Tracker for like 5 rounds. Okay.
Oh,
just so you know, unless you raise unless we both raise our threat by 2. So it's super important to get it through.
Not in the beginning, but he's good to have.
Yeah, and he's expensive, so just save up for him. But he does help quests, so it's not the worst to throw him down.
Okay, maybe I mulligan this.
The playmat. What's this playmat from? Let me reveal the secrets. It's from.
I'm gonna mulligan while you're.
Lord of the Rings: Journeys in Middle Earth. One of my favorites Lord of the Rings board games. That no longer has new content produced for it. We play through every single thing that exists for that game. And might even play in the future, who knows. But this map was with that game. It was only available at the beginning. I did see it at some stores even a couple years after the game came out in local game stores that don't have online stores. So if you know of a store that doesn't have an online presence, maybe they have one of these still sitting in the back room or on a shelf somewhere. But it was a limited time, kind of one print thing from Fantasy Flight Games when the game came out. They always do that. They make these 3x3 mats. They did it for a while. I feel like there was about 6 to 8 year window where every game they came out with, every board game, they produced a 3x3 playmat for it. That includes Descent, that includes Lord of the Rings. They started when they started producing X-Wing official Star Wars mats, because I bet they started printing them from the same place, probably even their own machines. I think they were making their own mats. So they just started doing it for every board game they had. They started making 3x3 mats for, because they had paid the equipment for X-Wing to produce mats. So I don't know if they still have that equipment. Maybe that's why they're not making those kind of mats anymore. But yeah, there was a time where every single game they had a mat come out with it. the X-Men. We have that X-Men mat that was
Oh,
made
yeah.
for like that was one of the last ones they did for their that X-Men board game. That's like a ripoff of Eldritch Horror that like didn't seem to sell too well because it's on clearance everywhere all the time. But probably a fun game, but just didn't sell well, I don't think.
Okay, I'm
Oh yeah,
going to-
Imperial Assault. Yeah, all those games. But it started with their X-Wing mats. I remember they first printed like X-Wing mats. I remember even buying my first X-Wing mat that I grabbed, or seeing them the first time they made them. Was at Worlds that year, and they were like showing them there early, and they were selling them to people and stuff. In their like official little store when they used to have a store. Yeah, definitely a good mat though.
I love it.
I'm sure you can go on Etsy and people make their own with like, you know, kind of just using general map art or like Lord of the Rings themed art. You can probably find a big playmat. They're just probably not as cost effective. This was like very affordable. It's not the thickest neoprene, but it definitely fits the 2-player layout of this game. Doesn't really fit the board game that well. We tried playing the board game on it, and like they always show pictures of players and the game on the same board, like player areas and mats and stuff. But it's like it's too small of a mat for that, I think. Oh yeah. No, you don't have to go down a card if you mulligan.
No.
It's just a straight classic dump the cards back in, shuffle them up, and then draw 6 new ones.
Yeah.
And then you draw a card at the start of the first round.
So I'm all getting into an interesting hand for sure. I got 2 Test of Wills, which, I mean, that's amazing. I got the bow, which we can throw onto Rob's character. I got another one of my event boons that I can attach to Awen, which can give her +3 in the questing. So she can be a powerhouse quester. And I got one ally. So, interesting.
Mike, we're playing on easy mode. Yeah, full 2 resources and removed all the gold ringed cards. Yeah, so we're keep rolling with it. It seems to work based on these starter decks and the way we play. It seems like a very good balance where we've had some really tight scenarios where I feel like we could have lost. Maybe people who are very experienced with the game lately can be watching and who play this campaign and probably like, you guys are crushing it, or it's not as hard as you make it seem. But to us, it feels like pretty tight. We're like one more round and we could have threaded out sometimes. So like that tells me we were super close. So yeah, like removing these ones with the gold borders, just less annoying cards come out. But I do like the way, like, even though we're playing on easy and we remove those cards, we still have the those set of cards following us along the way, which I definitely can see how that could change the difficulty out of your control on a replay of this campaign. Like if you play this campaign, you'll have different cards follow you. Like we had that example someone mentioned, they had the hill troll following them along the way, always in their deck every scenario after because it got unlucky. But you could also have, like we got from that first scenario, we got just like a weenie enemy that doesn't really cause too much trouble.
Yeah.
So yeah, this campaign I can see based on that one card really messing you up or making it like pretty easy. Like we've actually been lucky the last 2 scenarios where it hasn't even hit.
Yep.
But if you look at this card, it definitely can swing the difficulty, and this is like a campaign edition. So in the original campaign, I don't think this existed in the original printing.
I also think too, making the choices where we've been sending the allies that we've been using off to help.
Oh, sorry, one sec. Ultravioletta just asked the magical question.
Oh.
So it took 13 minutes and 45 seconds of the stream for someone to notice Rabagast wasn't here and wearing my hat. So I just want to see how quickly somebody would catch that. And Ultravioletta, 13 minutes, you're a little slow. Next time, you got to be quicker. That's way more than I expected. So all the rest of you, you're horrible. You can leave now. You didn't catch it. All right, anyways. So I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Here we go.
Oh, I thought you weren't wearing it because we're going out later.
Nope. Yes, it is tight. Yes, it makes me hot. Yes, it's uncomfortable, especially wearing for more than 3 minutes. But I do it, and I was going to try to do this whole campaign, and then today I was like, you know what? I'm not going to put it on. And we'll see if anybody notices. See, Mitch is leaving. No, Rob Dolph was here in other playthroughs, but due to the fact I am for the first time probably ever playing this game, over the last 13 years I've owned this game, about maybe, yeah, around there, 13 years-ish. Yeah, I'm not playing a single copy of a card in my deck that has the word Gandalf on it. But somebody mentioned I am playing Radagast, a different wizard. So today, or for this campaign, I am Robagast. Robagast is the new wizard that is in this series, not Gandalf. I know, it's like a whole new world for me here. I'm playing like a whole different game. Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't know what the timer was for. I thought it was like timing us for something,
Nope.
but I'm like, we have a clock.
Nope.
I didn't know what was going on.
Nope.
That's funny.
I knew somebody would say something. Like, I thought it would be like even in the intro, like so quickly, and I'm like, nope. Okay, I'm reading. And then when reading, I kept looking at the chat to see. That's why I was getting distracted while reading.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, I see a new message. Let's see if it's somebody saying, where's the hat? Or even when I said, hey, it's Rob and Mel at the beginning, I thought for sure someone would be like, don't you mean Robagast? Where's the hat?
Oh.
And nobody said anything. So I was like, okay. Everyone's a little sleepy from their holiday feasting and, waking up a little early for Santa, opening their gifts, staying up a little too late, watching Christmas movies. I can understand. We're all a little slower.
Eggnog?
Yeah. Oh, too much eggnog. Yeah. Too much additives to those eggnog drinks, maybe. Maybe. All right. Anyways. Okay. So.
All right. I got my hand.
I don't. I'm mulligan.
Turkey comas. Yes. Those are my favorite.
Yeah. Turkey and wine comas. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's all good. All right. So we got faint. Great. Sure. I'm sure there's big annoying trolls in this one based on the story. Bjorn's Rage helps with those trolls. This guy that maybe I'll get him in play. This guy I only have one of, I think, in my deck. Don't see him very often, but Chump Blocker or Quester. Yeah, I didn't get a Skin Changer, which is annoying. That's what I kind of mulligan for. And Protector of Lorien I can throw on Radagast, so when he's not exhausting the quests, I can maybe give him quests by pitching cards. If I have some good card draw going, or I probably should just pitch cards anyway because the game's going to make me do it. Because we do have that same encounter set with that pitching card in here, I think. Yeah.
The one that throws her hand away?
Yeah, this symbol. I'm pretty sure it's this symbol.
Oh.
So yeah, keep that in mind. And I knew it last time too. I just like brain farted in.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I know. I just hope it comes up as like a shadow card or something, and then.
I have two.
Way down is here also. So putting too many attachments on a single guy, it might be bad. So spread them out maybe, or put on ones to protect the most important attachments. Yeah, Lost in the Wild is in here. So just be ready for whoever has the most cards in the hand is going to lose their whole hand. So play it if you got it. Or pitch it for extra quest points for her. Stuff like that. I
have two Test of Will, so hopefully we can work with this. I don't usually see these. So having two of them is huge.
I think if you canceled like a Way Down or that hand ripping one, could totally change the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
the hand
I don't know about both, but yeah, the worst, like if it's bad at the time.
Yeah.
Obviously, if the Way Down comes out, we put it on a guy with one attachment.
And maybe it doesn't matter.
And it goes away. Yeah, you just have to get through it before you put on more attachment.
The problem is I have a good attachment, another good attachment I want to put on her.
Yeah.
So
she's going to be the...
Yeah.
But again, you can't play it like it could be the bottom of the deck, could come out as a shadow card. So, but as long as you have a cancel for it, remember to save a resource for that.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. So anyways, back to it. You're playing campaign mode. Setup. A player may search their deck for a unique boon ally and add it to their hand. We haven't been taking those allies.
Nope.
But if Malinoir has given you guidance on traversing the Wilderness, which I'm assuming yes, because we don't have any boon allies, search the encounter deck for 3 non-unique enemies not named Grey Mountain Giant and remove them from the game. The first player may put their trust in Erdurg, which is probably marking somewhere or something, by placing a resource on him from the token pool. If they don't, shuffle a copy of Erdurg's Cunning Burden into the encounter deck. Flip this card over.
No,
okay.
It's not on here,
so they did give us some burdens. We have multiple copies, 4 copies of Erdurg's the Cunning, which because it can go up to 4 players, I assume. That's what they're saying.
Okay. So.
Oh no, wait, the first player. It's not every player.
They put their trust in them by placing a resource on them.
Okay, so we can do that after.
Oh, I guess we could do the first part first.
Yeah, we got to go through setup still, but yeah, so let's go through.
3 non-unique enemies not named Grey Mountain Giant. Okay.
Okay, so the enemies we have are Hunting Eagles.
1, 3.
They surge.
3.
Cannot be optionally engaged. Forced, when the encounter phase begins, Hunting Eagle engages the first player. So they constantly sit up in the staging area, adding a threat. And whatever other card they surge into, but then they hang out there. Then they come and engage you. You have a chance to kill them then, obviously. But if you don't, Or you can't forcibly pull them out, but they're going to just annoy the first player, but that could be different every round.
Yeah, they're not terrible, but I'm sure there's worse.
And there are more of them in here.
Okay.
We're not allowed to take out Grey Mountain Giant.
Oh my god.
Okay, so he's like a boss-ish dude. We got Pack of Wolves back again.
4, 4, 3, 5.
They make additional
Okay, we've
attacks
had these guys.
after not having a shadow card effect, which is horrible. We got the ones that are following us along, which I don't think this guy's the worst. This guy's annoying. Like I would do it if we didn't. I would do it if we didn't have other guys. But again, since we're reducing the enemy count, it's more likely we grab this guy out of the staging area easier anyway. There's this guy, the Stone Troll.
Yes, that is one of my 3, I would say.
Yeah, we've seen this guy before. Cannot have player card attachments. Force after Stone Troll attacks and destroys a character you control, so jump blocking. Discard a card from your hand for each excess point of damage dealt. So it's like overkill. So if you have a guy that goes in front with 3 defense and 5 health, that's 8 blockage, and he still dies because he had like a couple hit points already, none of that spilt over, you wouldn't lose cards, okay? So please understand how this works. So like, there might be a play where you just chump block and you discard like 1 card from hand because 1 damage wasn't accounted for. Totally fine. But anyways.
But I mean,
Okay, let's put that guy on the list.
Yeah.
And I'll keep going. Oh, we have some new enemies here. A Wilderland Bear. And there are multiple. This is a creature. When revealed, the first player must choose either Wilderland Bear, makes an immediate attack against them. So right when it comes off the deck, or each player discards 1 random card from their hand.
I don't love this. How many? Oh, I guess we
I'd probably just discard a card. But yeah, there's definitely another one.
Oh, okay.
At least. There might have been 3 in normal mode or whatever.
Yeah.
We have this little weenie still following us along. Not a big deal. We have Hobgoblin.
1, 1, 1.
I've seen this guy before. So only if he's guarding something, he gets a buff to all his stats.
Oh, but it's force. After he enters play, the first player attaches the top card of their deck to him. So he's going to be guarding something for sure. Oh.
But depending on the cost, it makes him bigger. Like, I don't know. If he got my 6 cost guy, that would be atrocious. But
I mean, he's not the worst of what we've seen so far, even.
Okay. Here's one of our favorites following us along on our party, which I probably would just get rid of based on stats alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay, he's on the chopping block, I think, and then we can pull 1 more out.
Maybe 1 bear?
I would be, 1 bear. Or what was one of those first 1 or 2 that you had there?
We also have the wolves.
Oh, yeah, maybe a wolf.
Because they could make extra attacks. Or
Like,
that's it. Or the hunting eagle, but it's like, I don't think I care about those. So it's either a bear, but you can just pitch a card to make it not attack, and it only takes 6 to take it out. It hits for 4. It's not the end of the world. But these guys hit for 4, have 5 with 3 defense,
and have a terrible.
And then if they don't have a shadow effect, making them worse.
And their shadow effect is terrible.
Yeah, I know.
So maybe a wolf then instead of a bear? Because the bears we can manipulate.
Just have extra cards you can pitch.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah, I'm taking the wolves. Yeah.
Wolves.
Ultraviolet is wolves. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The bears mean, but I think that we can manage it, and Rob can hopefully.
And they don't even have shadow effects on them too,
Yeah.
so that's more non-shadow effects on the deck. That's great. Okay, so put those back in. We'll shuffle this more, I'm sure, in a second. And then what's next? Oh yeah, these are gone. From
we have to decide who's first player, I guess, to make this next decision.
Sure. You're first.
Okay.
Okay. So he is here.
I guess we can. 15. 2, 3, 2, 5.
So he's indestructible. He's immune to player card. Oh wait. Wait, what? What do you think? Which side is he going to be placed on?
Oh, I feel like he's on this side to start.
Yeah.
And then.
So he's immune to player card effects while he's free of encounters. So he's an objective ally. Okay, this doesn't make sense to put resources on him because we don't even know where he's going or what's happening or which card. Okay, so we'll have to decide.
I would say yes. Like, I don't think it's going to be bad.
But it's probably if he loses the resource, he betrays us.
Maybe.
Or whatever. Okay, so let's just continue and we'll go back to that, and it'll probably make more sense.
Okay.
Okay, the Goblin Urdra has agreed to show you a secret entrance to Mount Gundabad, but only if you help him recover some things he lost in Rovanion. Set up, the first player takes control of this guy. Objective side face up. Okay, now that makes more sense. So you have them first side up. So you can decide, you can read them and decide back to this, so we know which one we're using. You may put their trust in him by putting a resource on him from the token pool. If you don't, shuffle a copy of this into the deck, which probably makes him betray us, which is Doomed One in Surge. When revealed, discard the top 5 cards in counter deck for each enemy discarded this way. Each player must deal 1 damage to a character they control. It also gives on shadow attacking enemies +2 defense for the face.
Okay, I'm going to say let's put a resource on him.
Okay, so this is not getting shuffled in. Okay, this card is fully resolved. We can move on to the next steps.
Oh, but so we have to flip it over.
Oh, yes, that's right. It did say flip this card over. Forest, after the player claims an objective, they may put their trust in Erdurg by placing a resource on him. If they don't, shuffle a copy of that card into the encounter deck. Ignore the deep keyword. Erdurg gets +1 willpower, +1 threat, +1 attack, +1 defense for each resource on him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. I don't know. Sure, whatever. Can't read that anyway.
I could do it like this, maybe. Is that helpful
Oh, yeah,
to remember?
whatever works. Sure. Okay, shuffle the encounter deck and discard cards. Okay, so these are not in the encounter deck. I'll set them over here. I know. But then there's also these other burdens, which maybe happens later. I'll put those in the same pile. There's this guy Tiny here who is double-sided, so I don't know. I guess I just don't put him anywhere because I can't shuffle him in that deck. That doesn't make sense. But maybe it'll tell us more on the other side. Then there is these objectives, which also have these back. So I'm just going to shuffle them in then. Unless it'll probably tell me after to take them out, but it doesn't.
Oh, that each other objective and objective ally side out of place. So those objectives
I'm an
are
idiot.
out. Sorry.
Okay.
Then
Yeah, I didn't read the whole thing.
that's okay.
I was like, I'll continue reading in 1 second, but I don't want to shuffle the deck. But I skipped it, I guess.
That's okay. And then
Okay,
shuffle.
side out of play. Okay, that works. Then shuffling counter deck. Some more. Then we're going to discard top cards.
Until X locations are discarded, where X is number of players. Okay. So it's putting locations in play for us. Perfect. Marab, you did not miss us. Oh, you didn't get your notification. That sucks. Oh, there's one more.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, glad you made it. YouTube is sleeping. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I like picks.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I heard there's like a limit to notifications too. So if you're like have notifications on for other YouTube things, and you get like, I've heard like there's like a 3-a-day limit per person or something like that.
Oh.
So if you got notified from another channel telling you like a poll is posted or something like that, then YouTube's gonna like slow down on them, or maybe there's like a time-based thing because they don't want to annoy you and make you turn them off.
No.
So I feel like even though you get all alerts, like they don't always all work. But then people said that's not the case, so it's probably just a bug or something stupid. Yeah.
Glad you remembered though. I'm
Yeah,
glad
that's
you're here.
sweet. Sweet. All right. Okay. So we're discarding cards off the top of the deck.
Looking for locations. 2.
2 locations. And we add in the staging area. There's 1. The Hills of Wilderland. X is the number of characters controlled by the player with the most characters. So 3 in this case. You have 4. So 4. This is a 4/4 right now. Quest action. It's only in the quest phase. You can take this action. Exhaust a character to reduce the Hills of Wilderland's threat by 1 until the end of the phase. Only the first player can trigger this ability.
Okay.
So it's like you can quest with someone who doesn't even quest, is basically what it's saying.
Sorry.
Because you can put them in. Yeah, sorry. And then
all good.
the other one is the Lonely Lands, 2/5. It gets +2 threat for each face down card under it, while Lonely Lands is in the staging area gains Forest. After an event is played during the quest phase, place it face down under Lonely Lands. We've seen this one before. Seen both these before, actually. Okay, that was the top 2 cards, super easy. We're going to flip this over. And you have agreed to help the goblin in return for his assistance, but you keep a wary eye on him all the same. Progress cannot be placed on locations in the staging area. So 2 ways they're protected. Forest, when the active location is explored. If the first player controls Erdurg, advance to a random stage 2A. Oh, there's 3. I see.
Okay.
Okay. Active locations explored. If the first player controls Erdurg, so we haven't lost him by him betraying us or dying or something.
No, I also think he doesn't move. Oh, yeah, he does. Never mind. The first player. He is the first player token. Okay, okay.
Is he?
Yeah. The first player, gains control of him.
Yeah, so he just
So he
passed
does
back
pass
and forth.
back. Okay, okay. I thought
So he
maybe
could
he doesn't
betray us,
move and we
leave
had
us,
to wait
or
until
whatever.
it
No,
was...
whatever.
Okay, okay.
That's all good. All right.
All right.
So 32 threat I'm at.
I'm at 28.
Resource phase. Draw a card. Gets the money.
Okay.
Start the party. Go ahead. Plan.
Plan. Okay, I am going to pass Bo to you.
Okay. Sure.
I am going to spend 1. We're going to attach this here. I assume this is attached, right? Yeah. It's not.
What? Let's see.
Like it's not. It doesn't say attachment, obviously, whatever. But it's an attachment.
It's an event, Mel. It's right there.
Oh, it's an event. Oh my gosh. I was like, yeah. I'm like, sorry. I'm sleeping. Okay, let's spend.
Is the volume low? I don't.
There.
I don't think so.
On both of us, or?
No, I see we're bumping the same levels, and it looks like might be a little low.
Oh, Mel's louder than Rob. Are you plugged in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not close to my mouth.
Spend 1 on that.
I can turn me up a bit. How's that? Tests. How about now? Test. All right, I'm gonna stop there until I see somebody, but it does look like I'm a little louder. Can you just read a card?
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna.
Oh yeah, you are louder. Maybe I'll just turn you down a bit, actually.
I played an attachment here, so I can draw a card, and then I played an attachment there, so I draw 2 cards. Probably should have done that. Oh, I got another test of will. I got every single test of will that I have in my.
There we go.
So I can't lose my hand.
Hopefully we're around the same volume now, but if we're not, let us know.
Okay. I'm done. This guy also now does not need to exhaust because he has an item attached to quest. And he gets +1 willpower because it says when he has an item.
Okay.
And then he'll give him +1. So he's a good quester as well.
Sweet.
Perfect now. Okay. Perfect.
All right. So I can spend 1. The Protector of Lorien on Radagast. I will let's just play Glaewin and
You know what?
the River Song guy, and then we'll hold. Okay, questing. You're first.
Questing, I'm first. I forgot to save a resource for test of will, so fingers crossed I didn't just make us in a really bad spot. All right, I'm going to quest for 4. After attached hero commits to a quest, choose a player to look at the top 3 cards of their deck and put. I'll let you do this because you're looking for the skin changer, right?
Yeah.
So top 3 cards.
Yeah. Okay.
Put 1 of those cards on the top and the rest on the bottom.
Radagast staff probably is the play. But this is the one that reduces a quest, like an active location on a 1, or I get a creature, but I can't place progress tokens on location of the stage area, but I could do it on active. Yeah, I'll just put Radagast staff on the top.
Okay.
Those guys on the bottom.
4, he gets +1, so this is another 3. 1, 2, 3. He does not exhaust. And he gets +1, so it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We're at 10.
Yeah, we can't even progress on here. Doesn't even matter. So
No, I just don't want to go.
What are we at? It's like a 4. Oh, and you have more characters now.
I have
5.
I have 5. So this is 5 and
5.
2.
But you could just
I could
exhaust the guy. That's fine.
2 more. Okay, just because I'd rather not have. Okay, so 12.
I will put in 1, 2, 3, and that is all.
Okay, 15.
Okay, Slopes of Ered Mithrin. Doomed 1. So I'm at 33.
29.
Response after the player travels the slopes of Ered Mithrin, the first player may ready a character they control. Well,
Okay,
nice.
that's helpful.
And
Another
Slopes
one.
of Ered Mithrin. Doomed 1. 34 threat.
30.
Response after the players travel to Slopes of Ered Mithrin, the first player may ready a character they control.
Oh, those shadow cards say if you could control this guy to exhaust him.
Oh, funny.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't like climbing up mountains, I guess.
All
All
right. Pain in the butt.
What's the math?
Sorry.
Added 4 more to the
5,
staging area.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay.
How much we're up?
We're up 4.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, I don't need to pitch cards.
Nope.
Okay, travel.
Quest action. Oh, sorry. Did we remove a part?
When does that happen? Beginning of quest phase.
Yep,
Okay.
Sorry. Do we want to just travel to the worst one? Like, we don't need to ready a character right now. Necessarily.
This one?
Yeah. But we need to just travel. We just need to explore a location.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
So it's fine.
It gets it out of the staging area.
Yep. All right. Done.
And that's all we can do, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm going to do an action, and I'm going to... How many cards do you have?
5.
Okay, I'm going to draw a card. Okay, then we ready.
Passing first player to you.
Threat goes up by 1, 35. Then resources, draw. Giant bear.
Another one of those guys.
All right, I'm going to spend 2 to play a staff on Radagast, which I'm going to regret, I'm sure. Hopefully you can cancel that card if it comes up. Then I'm going to exhaust the staff to reduce a creature by 2, and then pay 3 red to get a giant bear in play for 5.
Okay.
And then I'm done. It's your turn.
I'm playing nothing.
Okay. Questing.
So being on the quest will lower that by
lower this by 1 resource. We're not going to raise our threat, but things in the staging are immune to player card effects.
Yep.
Or that should be, 3 now. Okay. So Radagast is questing for 2 for sure. Doesn't need to exhaust. I played a creature. Yeah, let's add 3 more. It still works. Gets +1 for each resource. Okay. Oh, okay. When is the chance to add more?
when we find an objective with
Objectives. Yeah. And 1 more, and then over to you.
All right, so Rob did 6. I will quest for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should I look at mine, or do you want to look at yours again?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay, I'll look at mine. 1.
And just think of cards you need and if in play and like characters you're looking for.
Okay, well, I don't care about that one. It's one of these 2. Oh.
Eventually, these won't be immune, right? As soon as this disappears and when this is done, so
Yeah, I feel like I take this.
we already have 3 building up. We know the deck's full of them. We've taken out.
This
We've
one
taken
is
out
fine.
enemies, so it's like more likely to see locations.
I can search. I can try to get that attachment. Okay. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 2, 3. This is 2, 4, 6. I think that's good. I have a way to add another 1. Oh, we need to quest through that. Let me add 2 more.
Yeah, which is 5.
1, 2. Okay.
Oh,
15.
actually, no, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Okay. So I've added. So we're at 15. I can add another 2 more. Plus, I can discard a card. For
I can
her,
discard
so-
cards for
okay.
her and him.
Okay.
So
15.
15. Wild creatures. When revealed, starting with the first player, each player chooses an enemy in the stage area and engages it. Sure. Then if any player did not engage an enemy in this way, discard cards and counter deck until a creature enemy is discarded and added to the stage area. Okay, so obviously I'm first. There's nobody there. So we're going to keep discarding. Okay,
There's some good treachery.
yeah, Way Down just went by, but I don't know how many creatures we left in here, but we know there's bears and birds. So hopefully we find lots of locations. Holy locations. Wow.
Glad I took no track.
Okay, it is the bear creature. Okay, we're adding to the staging area. Not when revealing it, right? Well, where
No.
was that card? What was I reading? I put it in here. I should double check. Make sure it's add. Add it to the staging area. So we do not do
got
the
it
when
right
revealed effect of the bear. Sick. Okay.
Okay.
Done. And then you, obviously, oh, no, it actually comes to you and you do have a guy in there, right? So that's how that works. That makes sense. Okay, so.
Starting with the first player, each player chooses an enemy in the staging area and engages it.
Oh, okay, sorry. So I chose, not there. you chose, not there. Then if any player did not engage, discard cards. Okay, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, okay, that makes sense. The timing on the then and the sentence and stuff makes sense. So I'm gonna keep this. Oh, another bear. Okay, so we got 2 bears. Fantastic.
That's actually pretty good.
Okay, and we got through half the deck there. Sick. Okay. Now that added, that was the first card. Second card is Harsh Weather. When revealed, for each ready character a player controls, they must choose either exhaust that character or raise their threat by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you want me to cancel? I have 3.
5 threat would put me to 40. I don't know how long this is going to be. Or I just damage. Oh yeah, I can choose each one, right?
Yeah, but I could just maybe.
Or no, exhaust it. Okay, what are we doing here? We're fighting bears. 30. Yeah. I'm at 35, so definitely bears are being fought. I can exhaust this guy, no problem.
30.
They hit for 4.
When I cancel.
Okay, I'll raise my threat for this guy. Yeah, I think it's fine.
All right, I'm just gonna raise my threat. I only have 2. I'm at 30.
And then hold on. Yeah, I'll exhaust this guy. And then I'll raise my threat by 2 more. Going to 38.
12. This is at, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is at 7. Okay, so we are only up 3 with the situation.
Oh, really?
So we need 4. Okay. I
could pitch 3 cards and just buff Radagast.
You have 3 cards to pitch, though. I
will if I want to succeed and keep going.
Yeah, I can throw a 1.
Especially if threat's going to keep going up quickly. If there's like a rushing kind of one, I don't know.
I threw a 1, so now we just need. Oh, we do need 3 still.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So
wait, I can use the. But I'd rather use that for the defense if we can.
Okay, so I'll just pitch 1, 2, 3. So Radagast is, I can do a limit 3 times per phase. Discard a card from your hand to give attached hero +1 defense or +1 willpower until the end of the phase. So.
Okay, so then this is successful because that's 7.
Keep faint.
Okay, so then we quest successfully here.
Yeah.
When the active location is explored, if the first player controls him, we advance to a random stage 2A. So that's gone.
Okay, so that's done. And then I'll just put them like this. And then we'll just do. Oh yeah, I have D6s all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, so it's this one. These 2, I guess, are gone. And this is done. Rescue Tiny. Okay, so this is Erdurg's friend, Tiny, turns out to be an enormous hill troll. You find him trapped in a deep bog, and Erdurg begs you to help rescue him. When revealed, the first player searches the encounter deck and discard pile on victory display for a gray moorland and adds it to the staging area. What that is, probably a location. Yep, it's a location that already passed by.
Oh.
So I don't know if I should. You know what? I'm going to search this other deck too, because you can choose. No, none in there.
Oh, and then you attach Tiny to it.
Okay, so take it out of the discard pile. Okay. And attaches a set aside Tiny objective. It was a 1/6/3/9. Immune to player card effects while Tiny is free of encounters. The first player gains control of Tiny. Forced after Tiny exhausts, raise your threat by 2. Oh god.
Oh wow.
If Tiny is destroyed, the players lose the game.
Oh my god.
So he's like has awesome stats, but like you're gonna use him to defend or attack, like it's at a cost.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So we obviously use that for like trying to win the game at the end, not every single turn kind of thing. Okay. Shuffle the encounter deck. Each other player reveals an encounter card.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Okay, so he is here guarded by this. And then we're gonna shuffle these over. When revealed, each character, each ready character chooses either exhaust character, raise their threat by 1. Wow.
Again.
So I would have 3 more threat.
No, I think I'll cancel it this time.
We're fighting. You know what? Maybe I'll just hold on. This guy attacks for 3, does an extra damage. That's not enough to kill. But this guy would. Like I can kill a bear, but like maybe I just defend against the bear for now. and then try to kill him.
I mean, if we
next round.
travel to 1, we can ready one of our guys, but
Oh,
oh, it's just the first player may ready a character you control if we travel to one of the slopes. But
okay.
I still think
I'll exhaust and raise threat by 2. I'm going to 40.
right.
I don't know.
I don't know either. 35.
Like maybe those are the ones to cancel.
Maybe, but I'm nervous about the other cards.
But they'll hit again. There's 2, so we're gonna see that come around again, and there might be another one. Who knows? Okay. So that was, what's this? This is 3A. We go back here. Whoops. Okay. Goes here.
Oh, I think I need to reveal one as well. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
No bird.
Surge cannot be optionally engaged. Force, when the encounter phase begins, it engages the first player. That sucks. And it surges into another one of those harsh weather. Oh no.
Reveal? I don't think so, right?
What does it say?
Each player.
Yeah, revealing is a when revealed.
Okay.
Yep. So really, there's that many in here. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cancel that one.
That is really that many.
I'm gonna cancel.
Yeah, but now we have less guys. It should be the first one gets canceled. You know, like it doesn't make sense because now your threat like goes up by 2. Is that?
But it's gone up by 2, 4. It'll go up by 6 total because I've raised my threat already 4 times. Like on both of them, I've raised my threat.
Okay. Yeah, if you want, I'm not gonna stop you. Sure, do whatever. I'm down. Okay. So travel, I think now.
Yeah, if we travel to one of these, you can raise your or ready one of your characters.
Okay. I'll ready this guy.
Oh, sorry, we have to flip that, and
oh yes.
that might change where we go. But
Oh yeah, let's finish resolving before that. Then the when revealed effects of treachery cards cannot be canceled.
Okay, so rewind that.
No.
Oh, that was before.
We were resolving the first side of the card. Okay, forced. When the players defeat the stage, remove it from the game. Advance to a random stage. They're not gone. Okay, so this is actually much longer than we think. Okay, so yeah, we got to get through all the stage 2s maybe, or at least 2 out of 3. If able. Otherwise, advance to stage 3A. Players cannot travel to the Grey Moorland guarding Tiny unless there's at least 5 progress on this stage. This stage cannot be defeated unless the first player controls Urdirk and Tiny, so we can't lose them, or we can't go any further.
So then that didn't change what we did for travel. Okay, good.
Or do we want to travel this or I get Tiny as fast as possible?
We can until we have 5 here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I just read that out loud.
That's okay.
Fantastic.
It's okay.
Okay. Sorry, so now it's engagement.
Yeah.
Can't option be engaged. Obviously, I'm getting one of these guys. And then when encounter phase begins.
Oh. So he's coming to you, I think, right? Because he was
anyway. Yep. All right. So attacking for 4, attacking for 3. Wow. Okay, this guy can attack for 3. Attack. 1 shy. Okay. Guy has to hit for 4. 3. Okay, I'll defend against the bear. 4 on 4. Raise your threat by 1 for each enemy engaged with you. Yeah, this is a race. 42 already. Okay, fully defended. This guy here attacking for 3. I'll just block. Oh yeah, just here. Defend for 3. Remove 1 progress token from the current quest. 3 instead if this attack's undefended. Okay, fully blocked.
Okay, here I'm going to give +1 defense to this guy. So this guy's defending for 2. Defending player must choose and exhaust 1 character they control, 2 instead if the attack is undefended. Oh my god. Game.
Okay, attack, unattack for 3, but I have the bow.
Oh, he gets 2 damage. He has +2 hit points.
So 1 damage here, and then attacks for 3. 1 gets blocked, 2 gets through, bird is gone. Bear stays. Okay. Ready up stuff. Masters player. Threat goes up by 1 to 43. I don't know if we
36.
remembered to remove. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we did.
Okay,
I knew that guy was coming.
Raw.
3,
Airborne Hammersmith.
2, 1. Okay, well. We need a chump blocker, so. And I'm too far away from getting 1 and 1. And that's it. Not great, not great.
Yeah, I'll hold as well.
Okay.
I think. No, maybe I'll exhaust to draw. Okay. Sure, I'll spend 2 to play. This guy's not a creature, though. I don't have attachments on the active location, so that's not really helping, but soon there will be. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to quest. Oh, do we need to remove one of those, or did you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to quest for 4. And then I think I need to look at mine. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. If we play events to cancel, it should be attached here, giving this +2 threat, right?
Only
Remember?
in the
Quest phase? Yeah, remember?
Was that in the quest phase?
Well, that's when we...
Oh, then I couldn't have even... I thought we were doing that...
What's the problem?
Because I thought I can't do it while... What is that? The word?
Well, we're on a new stage, so that ability turned off.
No, but what was the wording on that one?
What was the wording on what one?
This that says I can't...
Just, you can't affect stuff in the staging area.
Oh, so
Same
then...
one we dealt with for the last
thing is this just goes
3
face down
campaign
under here.
scenarios. Yeah, I'm just saying,
Oh,
the
okay.
event you played back in that phase,
Yeah, I was just making
when we
sure
were
I could've-
resolving this, attaches here. That's straightforward.
Yeah, I was just making sure I could have done it, is all I was saying.
All good.
I need more guys, so this guy's going to go on the top, and these guys are going to go on the bottom. Okay, that's 4. He doesn't exhaust 5, 6, 7. 7. Need to quest enough to get through to that, but maybe we need to wait a minute anyways.
I don't think this is taking our time kind of stuff.
All right.
But what we have to get 5 on here, so like we could just kind of
3.
rush this and just save enough for defending kind of thing.
1, 2, 3.
I have my staff, so I can like defend this bear and ready and have the bears fight it out. And I think almost kills it.
Okay, I'm going to quest 10.
Okay, I'm gonna quest 2, 3, 4. Okay, done.
Okay, 14.
Okay. How many cards do you have in hand? Here you go.
Oh my god. Can't even cancel. It's so annoying. I save those for...
Why can't you?
Because of this, I can't cancel treachery cards.
Oh yeah, win reveals can't be canceled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Win reveals. Starting with the first player, each player chooses an enemy in the stage area, engages it. Oh wow. Wow. Okay. So we can't. So we do that whole. So we get this guy.
I think it has to be a creature though, right?
Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, so not this guy. Not this guy. Oh, yeah, so we're going to draw back into those other ones really quickly. Okay, a bird. Not this orc. Okay. Now we stop revealing, right? We only shuffle this when drawing during the quest phase, I think. I forget in this game. I remember, like, if it's not in the quest phase, but is it, like, only when you're...
But are we technically still in the quest phase?
Yeah, like, when we need... I don't know if it auto shuffles for every reason in the quest phase, but I don't know if it's only when we're revealing cards, because like right now we're not, but we will in a second. But I don't know if on this kind of effect that makes me discard cards off the top of the deck. It's not the same as drawing to reveal, like revealing cards. In discarding is not the same. So it's like there's like a deck or a discard cards.
Okay. Running out of cards.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I knew there was an
Running out
entry
of
for it.
cards.
We'll find it in a second. We'll get there.
That is 15. Running out of cards here.
Yeah, if it ever runs out of cards during the quest phase, the encounter discard pile is shuffled and reset back in the encounter deck. So that to me, yeah, that answers the question. Doesn't matter how it got empty. If it's the quest phase, we reset it. Although, let me just read that creature card. Yeah, I think it just keeps going. Then how would it ever stop?
When you have no creatures,
Yeah, but how would you know?
you would draw through the whole entire deck.
But then it would reset and you would just keep discarding.
But
Why would you stop?
When you go through one whole time
Mhm.
and you see that you have no creatures left from start to finish, then you just shuffle and you're done. I would assume.
Yeah.
I would assume we shuffle because we would need to draw one more card.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody will let us know in the future in the comments who knows the game. I don't know. Boom. All right. That was all from something.
That was from the first card.
First card? Okay, so we get one more card.
Yeah.
King Spider. When revealed, each player must choose and exhaust one character they control. Yay. Yeah, we're getting wrecked on this one. Yeah. We're questing. Okay.
All right, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're up to. I'll discard cards because I can only discard one though, right? Oh, I can play a card still. That will discard my whole hand, but this will give me. Oh, I can't. Oh, it'll go under there, right?
If an event, after an event is played during the quest phase, place it face down under here. And then this gets +2 for each face down card under it. So it instantly.
Yeah, so then I'll just discard a card for her.
Yeah, it would then would affect the math again.
Go up here. I can only do it once. Can I discard for
I'll
you?
pitch. Nope. I'll just pitch for you. And
Okay, then we're good. That's 4.
Yeah, and if you played a card, you lose your whole hand, right? Is that other card?
I didn't play. So this is traveled, but we didn't get any through here, so we still can't travel there, unfortunately.
Wow.
But if we do travel to this one, then I can ready a character.
Okay.
Is that fine?
I don't know.
Ready a character they control. I mean, it's up to you unless you think we need to move here.
Oh, there's a 4 sitting in there?
Yeah.
And it
4 or
could get
5.
worse. Yep. But it takes 5 to clear through it. This one takes 4 to clear through it. And like, we're never,
All right.
I don't know. Whatever you
We'll
think
go here.
gets us you questing better going forward.
Okay.
And do you get that card back or something?
No, I think it just goes.
Oh, it just goes to your discard pile?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to have. Do both of these birds come to me?
Yep. They
1, 2,
engage
3,
you.
and I can do nothing back.
So I'll take that. You take these. Okay. And then we, first player, 50, 50, 30, 30, 20. Okay. All right. So
I'm first, so I guess this guy.
I'll play feint on this guy so he doesn't attack you for the phase.
Okay.
Okay. Carry on.
This one then I will defend here for. Is this? Give each ally. Maybe he'll survive. Okay, we're gonna give each Dale ally +1 defense. So this guy's defending for 2. He's hitting for 3. Nothing. So he takes 1. He's still alive. Okay. Then this one will defend here. He's defending for 2. Nothing. So he is getting hit for 1. So he's still alive. And then that guy doesn't attack. Okay.
Okay. I'll defend here. Attack for 4. split. Nothing. Okay. Blocked. All defend. Spider. 3 defense. 3 attack. Nothing. Okay. Over to you.
This guy can attack for 3. Doesn't kill anything. So I think we just put... This guy's the bigger attacker. I think we just put 2 damage here. No. I don't know. Let's put 2 damage here. 1 away.
All right. I will staff. Ready up bear. Bear will eat spider. Done. Spider will show up soon. That sucks. Okay.
It's just gone.
Ready. Yeah. Raise threat. 44. Draw a card. Useless. Boom, boom, boom. I'll play the Hammersmith. You will grab me the top attachment. Protector of Lorien.
Can play 1 card. Super.
Done. Go ahead.
Which is just going to be this, I guess. And then that's discarded and I lose my hand.
All right. This definitely is done. Okay, questing. So now things in the staging area can be affected, but can't cancel when revealed.
Don't have any anyways anymore.
And there is only 5 in there right now. Okay, and then we have to overcome 5, get 5 here. So
Not coming for me for sure.
Oh, okay.
I have 3 enemies engaged with me already.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't forget you have heroes that are full health. So if you need them to take damage and still survive, but be careful. That's how you overcome these kind of situations. It's just taking risks and hoping it works out. Otherwise, you lose anyway.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to... Okay, this has an attachment on it now.
Oh, nice.
So this guy gets +1 for each attachment on it. So I will quest for 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'll have this guy draw me a card. Since that's pretty much the same thing. Oh, card draw. Okay. And so that's 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10.
You're good with 10?
Yep.
Okay, 4. You know, look at my top 3. Oh my gosh, I want all these.
Actually, I'm going to put 2 more in.
Okay. Hey, I need guys, so we're going to put that on the top. This is so frustrating.
So I'm going to add 2 more to this dial.
Yep. And then I'm questing for
16.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Doomed 1. That's crazy.
38.
When revealed, each player must choose either raise or threat by 1 for each ally you control or deal 1 damage to each ally you control. Okay.
Well, we're almost going to threat it. I'm just going to...
Each player must choose either raise or threat by 1 for each ally. Oh, it's a blanket one.
1,
So
2, 3.
just from -1 from the thing, this guy dies.
Okay. I raise my threat by 3.
Okay.
41.
I don't have threat reduction, so I'm not going to keep pushing.
No, I know, but you're at what? 40 something already?
Oh, this guy takes the damage too. I'm at 45.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first card. And another one of these. This one's ridiculous, and there's so many in the deck. For each ready character a player controls, and must choose either exhaust that character or raise their threat by 1. Well, there's no enemies coming. You have enemies, but none for me. I have just this one. So, I am unfortunately going to have to defend, attack.
Raising by 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm at 45. I don't know what
I'll raise my threat by 1 to 46. Okay, just to keep this guy
I'm
up.
at 45. All right, so we quested for 18, and here we have 5.
Okay, perfect. So definitely the 10 we needed here is there. So this clears first. I don't think anything happens with that.
That was 5, right?
Say.
5. So 8 is going on here in case anything matters.
And now we're able to travel to this one, which we probably should do.
Yeah.
Something said that. Players cannot travel to Grey Moorland guarding Tiny unless there's at least 5 progress on the stage. And this stage can't be defeated until we control Tiny. So we throw that there. So now we have a 4 here. It has attachment on it. And we only have 2 left. So I think we're like getting under control here. You just need to like clear a couple enemies at least.
Yeah, but I don't...
Yeah, I'm just worried about when we travel. Like when this goes forward, it's like we'll get enemies again. But it seems to be the theme. So now it is... you're first? I'm first.
Yep.
I'm first. Okay, so I get a shadow card. You don't.
Oh, okay.
So then I'm going to defend. Is there a way you can kill 2 if like I defend 1?
Probably not. Like, oh my god.
Okay, how much does this guy have? 1 shield and 1 health left?
I can...
Okay, so I'm going to defend against him. And then I am going to do my whole make an attack and like hurt him back thing with 1 money.
How much do you hit for?
I reduce shields down to 0 on these guys because it's -2, and then I hit for 3.
Oh, so then do this one because I
sure.
Can, okay.
This one's dead. Okay,
because I
whatever.
Can deal some damage.
Done though.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and then but I guess I did that out of order. I really should use this staff. Ready bear. Bear defends here. This flips. Oh, that's a big boy. Nothing happens except for this guy takes a damage.
Okay, then here, this guy will defend.
Yeah. Sorry, then I defend your guy and whatever and all that happens.
It won't keep him alive. So this guy will attack here. He defends. He's dead. Then here, this guy attacks. I need for questing probably. This guy will.
You can't defend with a hero and just like he still lives because you have no shadow cards?
My heroes hit back and can kill this guy.
Oh, okay.
So then this guy defends. And
Your allies can't?
No.
Oh.
They only hit for like 1.
Gotcha.
Not until they get attachments. Okay, then this guy, he only needs...
Sean, what's a sorting hat?
Harry Potter.
That's from a different IP that's not related to this IP? That came out well after this IP aimed at children? Sean, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
This guy attacks
I don't get why
3.
you think the hat's smug.
3. And we'll take this guy out. He only needed 2.
And if you're one of those closet Harry Potter fans coming in here to troll Lord of the Rings fans, I will ban you so fast from the chat. Get out.
I'll give this guy +1 attack. So he hits for 2.
Yeah, we're playing under time constraints. We're trying to play quick because we have family to go to. So trying to keep it moving. And I think we possibly are going to lose. So it's like based on where my threat's at. So I'm like, let's just keep it going. Oh, you've never seen Harry Potter?
Oh, no?
Oh, no. Sean's trolling us.
That's what the sorting... Oh, that's what the sorting hat's from, right?
Oh, he wouldn't know what a sorting hat was unless he knew what Harry Potter was at least.
Yeah.
So I guess he's just read the books.
You're trolling.
Yeah.
All right.
Sean loves reading the Harry Potter books.
We did get rid of 2. Okay.
Before tuning into stream. Caught you, Sean. Closet Harry Potter fan doesn't want to admit to it. Half of the first movie, awful.
Oh, you're being serious.
Yeah. So I did see that hat. Oh, okay. All right. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, I used to think they were awful. And then I had a kid and the kid liked it. So I had to sit through it. And it was some good family bonding enjoyment when we started playing Harry Potter board games. And then I got more into it. And then that freaking Harry Potter video game was like awesome.
That's on sale right now.
Well, I own it already, so I don't care.
That's what we were saying. But it's only like $20.
Yeah, so probably the new one's going to come out soon. Yeah. So they're like, let's get everyone to buy the old one who hasn't bought it. And then we go, boom, new one's out. But who knows? That game probably took like a decade to make because it was freaking huge. But
we can ready everything.
Yeah, but they made a bank on that last one. So I'm sure the next one's going to be amazing. And if they're not already working on one, that's I don't believe it. Hogwarts Legacy, that's what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
That video game was sick.
Just need to...
Harry Potter. It's almost D&D, but not really D&D. Okay.
I'm first player. I only have one card. I'm playing
So
it.
sorry, what is happening?
Oh,
We
sorry.
raised
Right. Oh,
threat goes up to 47.
yeah,
Sorry, I was talking to the chat.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, so I don't remember where we were and what was happening, so I'm gonna miss steps.
You're good.
Gotta keep moving. All right, so we got that. I draw cards. Okay, 2 card draw cards, but I don't have enough to play them. And Protective Valorian in case way down shows up ish, but whatever. Okay, your first play cards.
Play one card I have.
Okay. Then I actually gonna exhaust this guy to draw a card. Okay, so I can drop that location on a 1. Yoink. And that's not immune to anything. This is now a 1.
Okay.
We'll crush it. So don't go all in. Just get rid of this guy because I have a feeling they're going to give us new enemies when we clear this. So be ready for that as best you can.
I will.
And also the stupid crap that's going to come off that to exhaust us and raise our thread and yada yada. Ready characters and all this. Okay. So it has 2 attachments on this. This guy quests for 3. Oh yeah, we're playing cards right now. You have no cards?
Nope.
Putting this on your guy doesn't make sense. I'll just save it for pitching. Okay, questing.
Okay, he quests for 3 and doesn't exhaust, so that's good. And then
Oh yeah. This guy didn't exhaust the quest last time because there was an attachment on the location. So this should have like 2 more on it. Yeah.
okay.
And then when the active location is explored, I should be drawing a card for each attachment on it. Totally forgot this guy. So I would have this. This guy's not a creature. I can't play it. So it didn't change anything there. But yeah, okay. Carry on.
No worries. Then I'm just gonna quest.
I gotta remember to draw cards when we clear this. That'll be huge.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. I'm gonna look at mine because I'm digging still.
Yeah.
We're gonna take this guy on the top, these 2 on the bottom. All right. 7 I'll quest for.
7. We have 2 in there. We have to get through 1. Okay. So questing for 2. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7.
14 might be like overhill, but
Yep. Probably just gonna be events and not even add any.
I guess lose our thread or exhaust all our characters. Something stupid.
It's like we don't know. All Guy Games is here. $5 super chat. Thank you so much. We appreciate the tip. Harry Potter, question mark. Oh, that takes place in Narnia, and Frodo travels to Westroads to drop the ring in the Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I knew somebody would know what it was.
Thank you, Bulgar Games. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. It's the one through the closet. Yeah, Frodo goes through the wardrobe. I remember that. Yep. I remember that. It's exactly that one. Yeah, I forgot about that. And like all these fantasies, like ever since Lord of the Rings movies popped off, there's like all these, quick, let's grab all these fantasy stories and like get them to movies and TV. Go. People like this stuff if you actually spend money and produce it well. Who knew? And then Game of Thrones was born in video form. Thanks to Lord of the Rings movies, we got Game of Thrones. HBO was willing to throw $1 bajillion to make that happen. Otherwise, it wouldn't. So thank you to Peter Jackson and friends and whoever signed the checks for those movies to be produced, or we would have never seen Harry Potter's be made either. Yeah, so many of those series that people love, like, yeah, you need to thank the smart people that convinced people in suits to sign big checks on a fantasy, unproven genre in the theaters. Especially after the bombs of the 80s and 90s that were fantasy themed in theaters. All right.
We're drawing cards for the quest.
Okay. Who knew? Harsh weather is here again. For each ready character player controls, must either exhaust the character, raise their threat. So we're only playing one more card. It could be an enemy that surges or something, but I do still have this stupid enemy, but I can ready him. I might just exhaust aggressively because 3 more threat and I'm out. So
I have to.
I can ready this guy, so I'm exhausting this guy. I'm going to just exhaust this guy.
Ready somebody, so I guess I'm exhausting everyone.
Yeah, I probably should just exhaust everyone. I'll never get rid of this stupid bear.
Yep, that's my problem too.
Could raise my threat by like 1. Keep one guy up because I do need to kill this bear. This guy can ready up and defend the bear, but he can't kill the bear. If we just hold the bear, I guess it's not bad. All right. Ruined supplies, doomed 1. Wow, 48. Each player must choose either raise your threat by 1 for each ally you control or deal 1 damage to each ally you control. Wow.
Oh.
Okay, so this guy's dead. So remove 1. This guy's health raised. No. Remove 3.
That guy wasn't in. He's going to be dead as well, so that removes 3. 1, 2, 3. But I can, from here, when a character leaves play, return each attachment attached to that character to its owner's hand, limit once per phase. So that comes back to my hand. And then I have to deal 1 here. Okay. So we're at 7 out of 2. And that's only 1, right?
Yep.
So 1 goes here, 2 more go here.
Yep. So this clears. I draw 2 cards. Secret Paths and Secret Paths. Great. Okay. This is not victory points.
But
oh, we forgot something when we traveled to this. But we'll just keep moving because I don't think it matters that much. Because it probably would have just caused us to lose already. We would have to resolve the treachery off the top of the deck.
Oh.
And we would have shuffled the encounter deck in, which might have changed the shadow cards and whatever. I don't know, but whatever.
I think we're not playing.
Yeah, we're just going with it. But we missed that, so we remember that if we attempt this again. Next episode. Okay, so that clears. Then when Tiny is free of encounters, the first player gains control of Tiny. Force after he exhausts, raise your... So obviously we see the scenarios full of ways that force you to want to exhaust your characters. There you go.
And then I think that's technically an objective, right? So after the first player claims an objective,
yeah, that's correct.
Put the trust. Okay, so we can add a resource here, making him a little bit stronger.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, then this will clear. To a random 2A?
Yeah, I think so.
So 50-50. Odds, evens. It's evens. You thought Erdrig's story about being chased by a giant sounded funny until you came upon a mean-looking giant using the goblin's horn as a toothpick. Erdrig's insists he won't lead you anywhere without that horn. When revealed, the first player searches the encounter deck / discard pile and victory display for a gray mountain giant, adds as a staging and attaches a set-aside Erdrig's horn to it as a guarded objective. Shuffle the encounter deck. Each player reveals an encounter card. Yeah, this like, I don't know what you're supposed to do in this scenario.
Well, I know now, like, I've definitely...
Yeah, we should have... That treachery when I said on the first... I didn't realize there was 3 of that event in there, and you had the treachery to cancel the one, but we still saw, like, others right
but
after
I should have
it.
canceled all 3. Had I known...
Should have at least canceled the first one. That was super impactful, because that raised my threat. I went up by, like, 3 on that one, and exhausted a bunch of characters, and which left enemies in front of me, which I could have avoided. But
and
yeah.
had I known we were going to randomly get the one where I can't cancel, and then lose my whole hand anyway, so I just lost them.
Okay. So I need to find that big boy, which he went back in already. Yeah. It's definitely like a huge, this one's a huge tricky timing one. I don't know how it's a 5 difficulty still, but Somebody thought it was at one point. Gauges you. Discard the top 5 cards of the deck. Assign damage among characters equal to the number of allies discarded by this effect. It cannot have non-objective attachments. So he hits for 5, has 2 defense and 11 health. We weren't able to remove that guy. Okay, and then we attach this to it. While it's free of encounters attached to Erdurg Forest, when Erdurg attacks, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Add his threat to his attack until the end of the phase. That is under him. And then we reveal cards. So we're adding, oh, this is back, sweet. So this is 5 in the staging area right now. But you can exhaust a character even if they don't have quest points to like reduce the threat. Kind of like a pseudo questing. And then set aside the top most non-unique, non-objective, non-burden. So this will haunt us, which will make a treachery happen if we don't lose. If we lose, this resets. But
no, I think
if we win, this comes with us. So I'm going to put that there.
Okay.
Okay. And then surges into surprise, harsh weather. For each ready character player controls, they must choose either exhaust that character or raise the threat by 1. I have none it readied, so it doesn't do anything. Obviously, that card coming up when you go all in on questing is like, it doesn't do anything. Which
I have to raise my threat by 1. If he exhausts, I have to raise my threat by 2.
Yeah, so raise your threat by 1. Easy solution. All right. Then we flip. Yeah, I need those threat lowering things, which I had 2 in my hand before I mulligan, those attachments that lower player's threat. First player's threat by 3. But I was like, I don't want to keep these. I need allies in play. Like,
I mean, yeah, we didn't know at the time.
Yeah, but those would have probably been okay. Each enemy with 1 or more guarded attachments gets +2 threat and +2 defense. Forced. When the players defeat this stage, remove it from the game. And they advance to another. So we still have 2 more stages after this?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're supposed to deal with that one that raises threat and exhausts all our characters. And then, because if you exhaust all your characters, the enemies just rip your board apart. So then you just can't quest better after that. And you get stuck. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think our decks are like maybe not built for this one or something.
I don't know. I think potentially maybe we could have done things differently in the beginning. So like,
yeah,
maybe things. Yeah, I don't know.
but it's not like we're close to the end yet. We're like halfway through.
Yeah.
Okay, the Grey Mountain Giant guarding Erdurg's Horn cannot take damage unless there's at least 5 progress on the stage. The stage cannot be defeated unless the first player controls Erdurg with Erdurg's Horn attached. Oh, yeah, this is... I don't know. I don't know, man. Not a fan. All right. Okay, what was all that? Traveling. Oh,
I
yeah.
think we have to travel to this one. So I can ready a character.
After players travel this close, the first player may ready a character they control. Sweet. Done. Engagements. 44. What are you at? 48?
48.
I'm also at 48. So he's coming.
I don't think it really matters. Like, if you want, I'll just take him and...
Yeah, I don't have anything to defend with.
I don't either.
I can ready a bear to block one guy. But this guy will rip through. When he attacks, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Oh, that's on the other guy. That's not like that. Oh, wow. Okay, so he engages me. Discard 1 for each ally. So 1 ally, 2 allies. 2 allies worth of damage. I'll just put 2 here. 2 here. No, 2 here. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this guy gets this. This guy gets this. Oh yeah, he gets 1. Okay, your first player.
All right, I'll give him +1 defense. So he's defending for 3. He's hitting for 4. So he takes 1 damage.
Already.
Oh, it's ally only. Never mind, can't do that. So he has 2 damage.
Yeah, someone's dying. Yeah, okay. Let me just return a creature to the staging area. Okay, and then this guy just gonna go undefended. 5 damage. Let's just kill this guy. Okay, whatever. Alright. John, I can't attack back. You can attack back. Oh yeah, sorry, hold on, let me see. If the first player controls Urdur, exhaust him, whatever. Okay.
Those guys.
That's discarded. Ready up.
49.
I get these guys. Draw. Threat goes to 49. This is the last round, unless I can get threat lowering effects. Which I didn't.
Can't even play my character. That's wild.
Oh yeah, I lost my red resources. Oops.
I can give your bear +2 hit points.
Nice.
If that matters, all I can do.
No, I don't think it matters. Yeah. I could draw 3 cards or make you draw 3 cards, but I don't think that's changing much. Because we can't deal with this guy and he's just going to crush. I mean, I can defend with this guy. Doesn't matter. Our threat's going up.
Yeah, like we're not beating it this
round.
round.
We can't get, because we can't get it on here to then even damage this guy. So GG's, I'm not going to keep playing. Yeah, that's not fun.
If I drew, I could have drew Gandalf, but that wouldn't have really done anything except for maybe get rid of one of these guys.
Yeah, so we'll try this one in the next episode, and we'll go at it with a little different attempt, but I don't know if we're, like, I'll mulligan obviously with more knowledge, hopefully, so maybe we'll play this again on, like, Sunday. So I'll schedule that, and we'll give a second attempt, but if we don't pass the second attempt, campaign is done, son.
I'm trying to even think, like, what could have been done differently?
It's one of those ones, remember, there's like scenarios where it's like, you play them and then you learn the moment where you go all in. Because remember, this is what crushed us right here. It's literally this. This alone is what crushed us. There's 3 of these in here. They just keep happening. But again, if you went all in on questing, it doesn't do anything to you. And the times when you can't go all in questing, you cancel it. But it's always going to show up. Our deck is not that big. There's 3 of them in there. This is going to come up over and over and over again, especially since it's 5 stages to the quest. I didn't realize those 2 A's, you have to do every single one.
Yeah, it's just
That's annoying. That's really annoying. And there's a 3rd stage, which who knows what even happens in the 3rd stage. I don't know. Maybe we're misusing our characters. Maybe I didn't mulligan for the right cards. Yeah, like if I reduce my threat with something like this, could have bought me another turn or 2, but I didn't have any way of stopping this guy from killing my heroes, so that's not going to help.
But yeah. So that first stage canceling, I should have canceled all 3 of those had I known.
That's okay. It's like we got pretty far with starter decks so far, so like maybe we get lucky. Maybe it just doesn't shake out. We'll also reevaluate.
So that didn't.
That doesn't do anything. So we'll also reevaluate what we remove, like for characters, but I don't think we would change anything. What is happening here? I don't remember. Anyways, so I'll just set this all back up, and we'll attempt it again next episode, I guess. But yeah, expect that to happen, because that's what this game was about. It's like, I saw someone describe this as like the Dark Souls of board gaming on like Reddit the other day. I saw on a post, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess if you're playing it, like You go in, you get your butt kicked, you learn, you modify your deck, you change your strategy, you go again. But yeah, it is meant to be tough and not very gentle to the players. So I was surprised we made it this far with starter decks and like made it through all the scenarios, because it hasn't been that harsh on like trying to test the player on like knowing the scenario. Because I find there's a lot of campaigns we played that in this game that were a lot about like you have to know on which stage you need to go all in, which stage you sit there and prepare for a while, don't go too fast. I thought we were going too fast and that's what the problem was, but then when I learned there was 3 of that event in there, you can't not go fast, or because you would just be exhausting everyone to quest, which makes you go faster, or you have everything ready and when that comes up your threat increases by so much and that makes you go faster.
Yeah.
So this scenario is like telling you go, go, go. I think, unless I'm misunderstanding, somebody might let us know in the comments later, but yeah, I don't know what, again, the treacheries could have been timed, you know, like cancels when they were able to be canceled. There's obviously that one stage where you can't cancel, which that could make it even worse in another play.
Yeah.
If that times incorrectly. Yeah, I don't know. But we'll take another stab at it now that we know. Maybe we quested too hard at some points. Maybe we just got unlucky when certain encounter cards came off.
Maybe we traveled incorrectly. Maybe we should have been traveling to different locations or something to change what
Or not at all.
staging area.
We're not traveling at all. And just making sure when we need to hit the quest, we hit the quest and get stuff on it. Because maybe those are a trap. Like, because that one right there, like, we can't damage him until that quest has points on it. But we keep traveling, which makes quest points not go on there. So, like, that's what the last one would have been too, I think. Hello from Canada.
Hello.
Greetings from Austria. Really enjoying your stream with a hot chocolate and minus 16 Celsius. You don't have to use Fahrenheit around
Celsius.
here.
I completely understand that.
We're not like the Americans and their crazy Fahrenheit stuff.
That's a cold one, minus 16.
Yeah, we know
cold.
minus 16.
Yeah.
We are familiar.
It's not that cold here. Thank goodness.
Not right now, but yeah,
It can be.
I've been outside trying to start my car and colder than that even.
Yep.
On a morning, but yeah. Yep. So enjoy that hot chocolate and yeah, stay warm.
Yeah, stay inside.
But yeah, that was a good attempt to see what's going on. We still don't know what happens further, so it's like
there's still one that we don't know.
I was waiting for something to happen where it's like, okay, I see where the turn is. Like when you rescue Tiny, I was like, okay, we get Tiny and now it's gonna steamroll and it helps us, but it didn't.
No.
And there's just more to do. And we got the Tiny one randomly. We might not have seen the Tiny scenario until like the third 2A.
Right.
So the other one is probably to get the Durin's key. Oh, you know what?
What?
I bet if you get lucky in this, maybe there's a way you get Durin's key on the third 2A, and it allows you to skip the other 2 or something.
Oh, but even the Force, look at this. At the beginning of the quest phase, the player who controls Durin's key looks at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck, choose to reveal one, and discard the rest. That's also how you can get those encounters out.
Yes. The other 2A is called Find Durin's Key. Maybe we just got super unlucky, and if this one was the first one, we maybe would have been better off. Maybe not. Maybe it's bad too. I don't know. But yeah, look.
All of them, though.
Yeah.
All the.
I know we need all Mel, but the other guys weren't helping us maybe as much.
Yeah, no, you're right.
As getting the key. Oh, it still does other 2As. So it doesn't skip the other 2As. We still have to do them all.
Okay, now we know.
And you can't travel to the location guarding during. It's the same exact thing. They're all 3 of them are just to get different objectives. And you need them all to go forward. You have to do all these 2As. And they all have the same 5 quest points. They're all the same idea.
And then I just want to see something. Was it only that one that brought in the enemies? Or did they all... Oh, I don't want to look at that one. Sorry. Yeah. Where was the other one that... Because what brought in the creatures, those bears that we could not get rid of? What brought those in? That was the part that was rough.
Probably on the backside of those, all of them have a...
Oh, yeah, revealing counter card. Yeah. It's
every single one. So like you have to know that that's going to happen. But the problem is during the questing to complete these, it punishes you and tries to exhaust everything. So then when you do quest, you're not ready for the extra things that come to the staging area. And if it grabs enemies, yeah. So it's like, I don't know how you get ready for that. Maybe we stay on the first one.
And build a board?
And build a board, I think. But even so, those same cards come up. Things keep adding into the staging area. Yeah, maybe that's what we try, is just stay on the first one for like 3-4 rounds and just try to get guys in play. And then do a big push. I don't know. But if you don't see those test of wills next time, which sometimes you never see them.
Yeah, I can't even.
I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what. But if I also see my cards that reduce threat, but if I don't, then it's going to look exactly like how we just played.
And then it was frustrating because then I got the card. I'm holding 2 Test of Wills, and then I get the card discard my hand. It's like, okay. So then once we are able to play them, then I can't. Okay, well.
Ouch. Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier. So it took till scenario 5 for them to spank us a bit. But yeah, we'll regroup, and obviously it's a card game with some randomized decks. Shuffle it back up, try again. Even the randomness of the 2A, who knows? Sean says, off-topic question, Rob. Just curious, what's your next techie equipment you're looking forward to grab for the show? A chair. Honestly, a chair is my next techie equipment. That's like something that's not being played on stream, but is like part of the stream setup. Especially playing digital games, because I use a different chair, one of the older chairs we got. Thanks to you guys for supporting us during the COVID lockdown, I remember. Helping raise funds to invest in some better chairs because we were sitting so long all the time.
Yeah, we were sitting on like kitchen.
Yeah, as you notice, I still don't sit as long because I got back problems before, but I went to physio, worked through them. But I still don't like to sit long on stream if I can avoid it, because I know that leads to like neck and back problems for me because I'm always hunched over a lot playing the games. So that's why I also don't try to stream back to back to back days sometimes, to try to like just relax a bit so then I can do it more instead of like binging and then having to take lots of time off. It's like just easier that way. But definitely investing in a better chair. So that's what's next. The other thing would be an extra camera for maybe another camera angle, because I do have the ability to do that. We were doing that. I was borrowing another camera just to do that during our 7th Citadel playthrough, so I could zoom in. I had a second camera set up, but that was from Mel's setup, but she's not really using that one, but I have it set up in another thing right now. So yeah, probably just a camera that I can dedicate to the setup and not have to remove it for like traveling and stuff like that, for taking other pictures. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's all I'm looking at right now. That's all I'm looking at. Yeah. Trying to make use with what I have, because I did invest over the last 2 years, like, and that stuff's all still working good. Recently bought a mixer like within the last year. Maybe another lens would be another one. Another lens. And then technically in the longer term, which is not necessary, would be a better board game table.
Oh yeah.
But that to me is like, doesn't really benefit those watching that much, but something slightly bigger. But then that means I have to zoom out more, so that's not really the best. But then I could fit bigger games on stream maybe. But then I don't know if that's what I want to do. But then if I had the extra camera angle, these are things that go through my mind. But I don't like to put that on you guys. But again, thanks for supporting the channel. But yeah, trying to be very smart budgeting and not go crazy. Because obviously we got to a point where like the stream's good quality, sounds good, looks good, runs well. Yeah, the computer, knock on wood, computer's working good. Internet was upgraded a couple years ago, so we haven't had outages like we used to. Switched to fiber and to a different company, which cost us like almost twice as much. But that's been going great every month, knock on wood. So like costs increase, but it's like, I think we've gotten to a good place. But so like nice to haves would be the chair, and like an extra camera, but that's a big one, a big expense too, but probably about the same price as a chair or more, actually more, like double. And then yeah, lens. And then that's it, I think, for now. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for sharing We need our Melon Rob comfy. You can fit, you can fit Star Wars Rebellion. Yeah. Oh yeah, putting Star Wars Rebellion and War of the Ring on this table, the same table we played them on, it is a tight fit. It is. As anyone knows, that game is big, but it still fits and still works. So don't. It's not they're not needs. None of these things are needs. They are wants.
Yeah.
But for health reasons, probably the chair is like the most important one. I would think.
Yeah, I'm comfy. This one's comfy.
Yeah, Mel's fine.
Yeah.
It's just I'm really tall, so like sitting in like normal sized chairs, they're not made for me. So they're always I'm too low to the ground, and then it puts extra pain on my back. I'm always hunched over, but that's maybe because the table height is the way it is, and everything's made like for the average size person, and it doesn't fit me. So ergonomically, I'm always in trouble when I'm sitting in any chair, or at any table, or any desk. They're all messed up. And Mel was even mentioning today that I should probably get a standing desk. So yeah, we can put that in there too, as like for streaming and editing and those things.
And just working on your computer, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. A standing desk would be a thing, but these are like, we're working without them. They're not needed to keep the channel going or anything. So they're long-term savings for that. But thank you for everyone supporting the channel. Thank you for that. The shameless plug opening there, Sean. I appreciate it. But yeah, hit that like button, helps other people find the channel. Make sure to subscribe. And thank you to these people for clicking the join button or donating on Patreon. Links are in the video description to help me build a budget for that kind of stuff. Also, I hate saying it, but if I do choose to skip Gen Con this year, which I'm debating on trying, and I was thinking of going to another convention like PAX Unplugged instead, which in theory should be cheaper because it's shorter. Same distance away. I just don't know about hotel costs in Philadelphia where it is versus Indianapolis. Not sure. But if I cut that out completely and don't do a convention at all this year, that's easily, there's a chair or there's a camera or there's a whatever. That's easy. But, and I don't even have to like add it into the budget. It's just like that is just replacing.
Yeah, it just gets moved.
Because the convention's like always in the budget. And unless we lost like so many supporters or like people weren't watching or YouTube screwed us on ad revenue or something, and change rates or something crazy like that, or percentages, then yeah, then I would just cut the convention. But yeah, standing desk would be cool. And it's not so much just for standing at the desk. It's so that I can raise the desk to the proper height.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting correctly, my arms are at the right length, and I'm not putting pressure on my shoulders and my back and all that. Yeah, and I just need a chair that actually is built for tall people, which my other one it's not bad, but it's definitely not like a proper chair. It's not like ergonomic or anything. So it's just, but it worked. Again, we got that during COVID. We were on a heavy budget. People donated for that. We ended up getting 2 janky chairs that were just available during COVID when nothing was in stock, especially in Canada, trying to buy a chair at that time when lockdowns were happening and everyone was working from home and buying out all the home equipment. Yeah, we just picked 2 janky chairs, and that one of those chairs is what I use at my desk when I'm streaming digital streams and on the computer, and I sit there quite a while, so that's why I keep those short. Rob is like Gandalf size.
He's very tall.
Correct.
You don't see
6'4". 6'4", 250 pounds. I'm not the smallest boy. I'm not a wee boy. Yeah. Oh, but yeah.
Yeah, ultraviolet, I agree with that.
Yeah. Because yeah, if I like, let me tell you guys, after, and I'm not trying to complain, I'm very grateful for what I do. Thank you guys for allowing me to do this for a job. But when we have those solo streams and I'm playing like, I can think of games that like, literally these games are a pain in my neck. For real. Hoplomachus Victorum, 7th Continent / 7th Citadel, Too Many Bones, Spirit Island, Mage Knight. All these games where I literally sat and did like 7+ hour streams in a day, and the next day, and the next day, because I was just so into the game, so having fun. We're chatting, we're analyzing everything, every decision. It was working it out. It was like, those are some of the most fun experiences I have. But it's literally after streaming those where I literally had neck problems, back problems from just hunched over, playing the game all day long, sitting, never taking breaks, you know, not drinking enough water. Like, yeah, I have bad mistakes. So now I try to like avoid that as much. So yeah, if you're going to play Hoplo, don't play it on stream for 7 hours straight, multiple days in a row. Just put it on a table, set it up, play it at your convenience, and make sure your desk and table and everything are a good height for you. So you're not hunched over all the time. So yeah.
So I think then for New
Yeah,
Year's,
that's why I rant. This is all why I rant. Literally, these games are a pain in my
Sore.
neck and a pain in my back. Not to mention you guys are a pain in my ass. I mean, wait, what? That slipped out. I'm sorry.
So in January, we need you guys to remind him in your solo streams to get up more and like stretch.
Even in these ones, the multiplayer, if you don't have to use the washroom, I literally, even when you go to use the washroom sometime, I literally just sit here and I clean things up and I'm just chilling, looking up a rule, checking the stream. Yeah, and I don't even get up.
I can usually like 2.5 hours before I need to go to the washroom and take a quick break, but.
Yeah. Thanks to physio, I can sit for longer again and play. But there was a while there where if you notice, I wasn't streaming as much. It's because after every single stream, I was like, yeah, I need to take a break from that for a couple days. I'm in pain. Mel's like, just buy a better chair. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. But we got these board games to buy. What are you talking about? But yeah. All right, we should get out of here. We are about to hit our limit. We got 15 minutes to spare, but we're going to go get ready and head off to some family. Hopefully get some board games in that we were supposed to play on New Year's Eve. Or Christmas Eve, sorry. Yep. And yeah, hopefully we can get a game in or two. And I mean, see family, have fun, and trade Christmas gifts.
Yes.
Not board gaming is not my priority, I swear. But yeah.
Our niece does want to play a board game with you.
She better want to play a board game.
Yeah.
Or I will leave so fast. I mean, I will enjoy their presence and company because family is great. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. We should be back. I think Sunday we'll schedule this continue of this. I don't think tomorrow. Could. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on notifications. Check the playlist down below. But I think Sunday we'll stream the next one of this. And or Monday. Just stay tuned. Yeah. We'll see how tonight goes. And then what's happening. Because again, we might try to plan a board game day. And I don't know when that could happen off stream. So we got to figure that out tonight. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned to the channel. The next episode of Lord of the Rings. Which, yes, we'll be playing the same scenario. But if anyone's watching this in the next day or two, Carl, if you're here, I'm looking at you, buddy. Anyone who's played this scenario knows it well, knows that the decks we're playing with or anything, has any tips, drop them in the comments below. They will help us out. And hopefully if they're before the next stream, we'll take a look at them. Even if it's like a card change for the scenario. If it's changing a handful of cards, I'm down with that. I'll find the cards. We'll change it up. I don't want to tweak the decks too much. I do like playing with these decks the way they're themed and everything. But if sometimes in this game, I know Nate French and these guys, they design this game to be like, sometimes a scenario, you just need a certain card in your deck and you need to have it after a mulligan, or else like the scenario is kind of like maybe doesn't work for your deck to win. And I don't want to rejig the whole decks, but if you have any card suggestions or tips of what to switch in, switch out, you can find the decks. I think they're linked in the video description, but they are just the starter decks for this set. And we are playing on easy, so there's some cards that aren't even in this scenario that we don't have to deal with, but also having like 5 to 10 less cards in the deck might also be why we're seeing some of these treacheries too much. Yeah. So kind of maybe balancing out a little bit, who knows. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye. Thank you.